Hi everyone, Steve Fidyk here, and welcome to Jazz Timekeeping with wire brushes. Wire brushes are an extremely important implement in a jazz drummer's stick bag, and they can be used in both small ensembles and large ensembles in a jazz context. And many drummers even use them in a pop and R&B context. It's really up to the individual and the musical situation that you find yourself in. And jazz drummers have been using brushes for well over 100 years, and they provide an extremely musical texture at softer dynamic levels. Any pattern that you play and practice with drumsticks can be practiced and played with wire brushes. So if you're new to the concept of playing with wire brushes, try incorporating them into your practice routines on a daily basis. The more you work with them, the more confidence you'll have when playing with them with a band. And any pattern that combines staccato or short sounds and longer legato sounds you combine those two sounds together, staccato and legato together, and you have a brush pattern. Examples of staccato sounds are wrist snaps, just like you would with the drumstick. I like practicing my rudiments with brushes. The thing that you'll notice when playing with wire brushes as compared to drumsticks is that the brush won't rebound like a drumstick will. So you really have to manipulate the brush fan with your wrist when playing. These are all examples of wrist snaps. A short sound. Another short sound is a fan press, where you press the fan into the drum head. So sort of a more muffled sound, but a fatter sound as well, as compared to this. All short, though, very short sounds. Legato sounds, you can create shapes with both wire brushes, both fans, creating shapes, circular shapes. These are all examples of legato sounds. The brush pivots across the head with a flowing motion using your wrist, forearm, and fingers. The more relaxed you are when playing brushes, the bigger the sound you'll produce. Now let's have a look at the most widely used brush beat, and it's called the all-purpose beat, And with that, we'll combine again the staccato sounds with legato sounds. The left hand moves in a circular motion around the drum head. So if we think of the snare drum as the face of a clock, we start at 9 o'clock on beat 1, and then we pivot across the head to 3 o'clock on beat 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we use a little bit of finger motion to close into the palm of our hands to create the accent on the quarter note. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we create a pulse with our legato brush, right? We're creating a pulse with our legato brush as we're creating this circular legato motion. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in the right hand, we play the standard jazz ride cymbal beat. Spang, spang, lang, spang, lang on the snare drum head. In the opposite motion. So we start at 3 o'clock and cross over to 9 o'clock. So the fans are crossing when we play this pattern. So the right hand isolated would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, triplet 2, triplet 1, triplet 3, triplet 1, triplet 3, triplet 1, 1, triplet 3, triplet 1, triplet 3, triplet 1. This is the all-purpose beat. This works very, very well at medium tempos, medium up tempos. So the faster you play it, the shorter or the smaller the circles, the smaller the motion. As you work on this all-purpose beat, try creating a blend and balance between the right fan and the left fan. Again, pulse is most important. So when you're playing with the band needs to feel your time, they need to feel the pulse. And we round out this sound with the brushes. We give it some bottom with the quarter note with the bass drum. So this is a higher sound with the brushes on the snare drum. We provide some bottom with the quarter note on the bass drum, and beats 2 and 4 on the weaker beats in the bar with our hi-hat. The all-purpose beat. I appreciate you watching. I hope this was helpful. And until next time, please stay well. Thank you.